Hi guys, my name is Rachel Isaac and this is Post One-on-One powered by Showmax. Right now with me is a lady who goes after everything she wants with so much zeal and dedication. I'm talking about none other than the super talented fire dancer, queen of vibes and first runner-up of the BB9 Season 6 Shine Your Eye fame, Liquorose. Rosie baby, how you feeling, girl?
Let me clap for myself. You can tell I'm feeling like, look at me, you can tell how I'm feeling right now. I'm still in shock.
Yeah.
It's overwhelming. Like, I'm trying to let everything like just sink in and all of that. Like, I don't have the right words for it. Let me just say I'm feeling blessed. Like, blessed, yes.
So we can see what's behind you and I'm sure that everyone watching can tell that you choke. But let me ask you, the love from your fans, you choke, Abby, you choke.
It's not just about the chokeness. There are levels to anything that liquor does.
Yeah.
There are levels to anything that has to do with liquor. That's why Liquor Lions, Rose Army, like, I'm also they prepare for war. Lions, they jungle, you know. Yeah, I'm really grateful, man. The love has been overwhelming. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
You know, it's gonna take a while.
Yes,
you know,
I know.
but yeah.
So did you think, or did you see that you'd make it this far in the show, make it to the final day on the Big Brother show?
Honestly, I've been saying this all day. I pictured it, but I didn't believe I was gonna make it to like finals, top 5, top 4, top 6. No, I see that coming. But I was just praying like I didn't want to. The thing was like, let me just get into the house, and then I just see my face before I come out. So when you're in the house, you're like, at least my even day reach second or third week. You're like, you know, 6 weeks won't be bad, and you scale through that. And for every eviction, I always feel like maybe I was going home. I was not going to go home. I was not showing all of that because I was skeptical of how the audience outside was. You know, because I'm a very reserved and shy person. My fans didn't know that about me. You know, they always see liquor roles. They didn't know the roles in me. So the roles in me was actually in the house a lot. You know, the week I brought out Rosalind was the week I wanted the house. You know? Yeah. If you want my diary section, you can tell like my characters were like just playing out. I think my diary section, Liquorose came out like just 3 times or twice, you know, and I went back to my shell. So I was being skeptical about how the audience perceived me outside. And I made it to 9th week, and I made it to 10th week. Yeah. And I was like, I'm in finals. It took a while for that to sink in, you know. Even though with the whole prank I was going on, like, are they finals? It's not about last girls. I'm in finals, do you understand? Even when the old prank was over and the other 2 have came in, I'm in finals. Like, that's a lot for me. Walking through that door into that house was a win for me. Trust me. If I'd gone home first week, it was a win for me. It's a lot for me. Finals, then first runner up.
It's huge.
Bro, I win though. I don't know about anybody. I won. Yeah. I'm a winner, first runner up. Like, cause when it was just me and White Money, like, White Money is my guy. Like, Maz, I'm like, Maz, yeah, alpha. Like, see us. Do you get, man, it's a win for me. Like, it's huge. It's gonna take a while for it to sink in. Cause I still feel like, what?
Just bask in it.
What? You know, after auditioning like 3 times and you finally go in and, oh man. I don't know, I don't have the right words, I'm speechless.
All right, so between when you auditioned and when you were in isolation, before getting into the house, when you were in isolation, did you have moments when you almost gave up and said, I know I had auditioned before now, but I'm not doing this thing anymore? Did you have moments when you almost left because of how you're just by yourself?
I've done isolation before, so I never felt I wanted to leave. You know, it was like, prepare for the worst, but hope for the best. Or because the last time I actually was prepared for the best, I was 100% hopeful. And it was not out there. People didn't know what I went through after that when I didn't make it in. I just put it in my work and started putting videos out and all of that. Do you get? So I was prepared, but I was hopeful 98% for some weird reason I don't know. You know, I was hopeful, and that's why I didn't even. My friends literally packed. If I packed my bags, she was like, "Are you not taking clothes?" I'm like, "I didn't take my clothes. Finished in the house." I got up, I'm like, "Oh, mommy, I like to dress. I don't get clothes for house." She was like, "Take more clothes now." I was like, I don't want to put too much. I don't want to put my mind.
Yeah.
Do you understand? I don't want to put my mind. Even after when I auditioned this year, I didn't want to check. My friend kept pressing me about it, guy, check and all that. So I had 98% hope. But see that 2% was strong. And I was ready. If they say, work, I come back, JJ, my girls are waiting for me, you get. So when it turned out, and so when I was backstage and I heard they're like, let's meet the next housemate, our new housemate. I'm like, hi, I'm Liquorose. I almost died backstage. My stomach, I'm like, what? And I was called on stage. I planned the dance I was supposed to do. I forgot on stage. I was just answering questions like blah, 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 blah. I was in shock. And that shock lasted for like 2 weeks in the house.
Yeah.
I was still in shock, yeah.
I can imagine. All right. So now let's talk about the game a little bit. A lot of people are of the opinion that your romance with Emmanuel made and marred your stay in the house, your game, the whole thing. Yeah. So what's your take on this?
Well, no, let me use this word, liquorally speaking. So like honestly speaking, liquorally speaking, I think I was the only housemate I went to that with no game plan, no strategy. I went there like dumbfounded. I wanted to go my extent, but one thing I went to the house with was, I've not been in a relationship for like 2 years. Last year was like 2019, and I actually made that decision. By the time my friend would be like, I won't stop going out to dinner when I have like dinner dates and whatever, like, check your reply this, are you not going there? I'll dress up and I'll be like, you're not going. I'm like, I'm not interested, I just wanted to call that for a while. But this year I'm like, okay, let me just, I'm a lady. Let me just open up and see if, So I went with that impression in the house, like, if I see anyone that like, we can kick something up and whatever. That was not a plan. That was just me going to the house with open mind. Do you understand? And have plans or whatever. What happened with me and Emmanuel happened, and we had a connection, and we felt some type of way about each other, love and all that. And it was not a plan. Okay,
so from the party on Saturday, the final party, we could tell that what you felt was genuine. But would you say that his love, his feelings, or what he felt was neutral? What you felt for him, would you say that it was neutral? Was it reciprocated on his part?
Emmanuel is someone that is not expressive. I'm not trying to defend him or whatever, but he's not expressive, And liquorally speaking, I'm not gonna lie, I believe like 50% or 40%, and I put my 50% at first because I had to guard my heart, If you don't get heartbreak more than 3 times, you gotta shine your eye when you need to shine your eye also. Do you understand? So I had to guard my heart, but I'm very expressive. That's the same way I'm very expressive with my aggressive dancing. Because if I'm feeling the music so much, I express it like that. Do you understand? It's like when I'm in a presentation, I'm talking so fast. That's how I'm feeling. I'm very expressive with anything I do. And I'm passionate about anything I do or who I'm with or whatever. So if I'm with you, I'm with you. That's why like you won't see me jumping from here to here. If I'm with you, I'm with you. If I don't like you, I don't like you. Do you understand? So it was not expressive, and that was a problem for a bit, but it took a while for me to understand him. I think and I believe he felt the same way, more than I do actually. Yeah, it was just, I don't know what it was.
So I'm thinking that you guys have had time to talk.
We've had time to talk in the house.
After the show, have you had time to talk?
After the show?
Yes.
Not really.
Because you sound very convinced that.
No, not really, but we've been like
vibing.
Of course we've been vibing, like we together like yesterday and all of that, and and when I got my phone, so I'm like, whoa, like we had an interview together, like, bro, I'm seeing videos, you got some explanation to do. I'm not putting hot seat, he got some explanation to do and all of that. It's cool. And after the whole prank thing, that's when I knew he liked me, but I realized some things, like, okay, bro, and he used the love word and all of that. I'm like,
so should we maybe expect ship for that place that people come?
Well, I don't ship us already now, but they sell.
No, you talk say you don't see some things. So we want to know. I don't want to ask the things where you see, yes, but me I want to know whether the things where you see, where ship go come for inside.
Well, maybe I step out of that big brother daughter stage. For me, we're outside now. There's love. We feel love for each other, from the house, and it's still existing. But we're going to take things slow because we're outside.
Yeah.
That was like a confined space. Feelings can be separated in that kind of space sometimes. But now we're out and we know we still feel similar about each other. So probably,
Yeah.
So,
All right.
but we're gonna take it slow.
All
We're
right.
gonna take it one step at a time.
Yeah. So I have a question for you. If it wasn't Emmanuel in the house, so you remember all the guys in the house, who would it have been if it wasn't Emmanuel?
Nobody.
No other person stood
Yeah,
a chance?
because the first person I noticed, I didn't notice Emmanuel. I didn't see him. I can tell you where every guy in the house was sitting. I didn't see Emmanuel. So even when we were talking in the garden, everybody was coming like, oh, my name is Emmanuel. I heard like, oh, when Mr. African was talking, I didn't look up the same. So when he came, I'm like, oh man, where was this one hiding? You know, I'm like, ooh, where was this one hiding? You know, for me, that was it. So I saw the only person I noticed at first was like, I'm like, okay, maybe I'll like Saga. But when me and Saga had a talk, we started talking, then I'm like, no, this one I'm my part now. Bros, man. This is my sister and I'm his brother. And I'm a G. So if it wasn't Emmanuel, so I've just been me.
Would have just been you by yourself all through the game.
Yeah, my bestie, Maria, and you know, like relationship wise, no. Gidu wise, no. Situationship wise, no.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. So what are you going to be doing moving forward? I know you had a dance group prior to Big Brother Nigeria.
I had
to be. No, there was one in the house before you went. There was one outside the house before you went into the house. So now that you're out, are you guys going to keep doing more videos? Because I know, it's busy from this point. You're going to be very, very, very
okay, let me
busy.
put it out there to the world. GGB came together because we wanted to do music. That was what brought us together. Oh. Yeah. Music was what brought us together.
Not even dance?
Not dance. We met on different like video shoots, stage performances. Yeah, I and her connected because she can sing and I write songs. You know, Ifeoma is a vibe, you know.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah, on our own. So we want to do music so bad, you know. That's why GGB came together.
Oh.
But we were dancers. One step at a time, you know, no finances, no hope, no backup or whatever. So like, you know, let's start with dance. So when we just started, we're performing alone as dancers. We are routine on stage. So from there, we started recording songs since 2016. We have more than 100 songs recorded, me and my crew. I have songs that I recorded to myself because even before meeting them, I've always wanted to do music. And I've recorded like 2 songs when I met them, James them. So GGB Dash Crew is GGB. So I look forward to doing music, dropping the EP. With GGB, we're dropping songs. I need to hear our songs.
I believe we're going to hear one today from Liquorose, right?
Trust me. I need to hear our songs.
Nice.
And, you know, so my crew, those girls, man, they're not my friends. They're my sisters. Trust me. There's more to what people see. You know, we fight, we argue, but one thing we know, we have a goal that we can never let go.
Oh,
yes.
Love it.
We have a goal that we can never. So even when we're mad at each other, when it's business, the way we come together. When we did Coupe video in 2018, we're not talking to each other. And the video went viral. We were literally not talking to each other. And we did the video. That's why one person was smiling, or Ella was burning her face. I was like, don't talk to me. We should do this video. And the video went viral, you know. Nice. So those girls are like my sisters for life. For life. Like for life. We're sisters. Like, love it. There's more to it, man.
Alrighty, so let's hear or know what the Big Brother Nigeria fans would like to know about Liquorose. So I have questions and comments. Yes.
Legit questions, please.
It's the Fan Zone, proudly sponsored by Showmax. Alright. So the first comment is by Somto Okafo on Facebook. Okay. And the question is, ask Liquorose to define, the question is, define your relationship with Emmanuel.
Define my relationship with Emmanuel?
Yes.
Emmanuel can be defined as a gidu felt from 2 people. A gidu is that girl in your body and that empty wobble butterflies in your tummy you feel when someone is next to you and they talk to you and they touch you. So that's what Emmanuel is. So when you now leave gidu, you go to, what do you hear me spell that one? You go to a particular stage, the next stage. Okay. So we got to the next stage where, you know, like it's more than gidu, you know. So that's what Emmanuel is. So now from that next, we're supposed to go to another stage. So is that other stage we're going to figure that out. Now we're outside. Like I said, we're taking it slow. You know, that's the features. The features of Emmanuel, and I'm really features. Take it slow. Number 2, 1 step at a time. Number 3, Emmanuel is about to be on a hot seat. Number 4, he got some explanations to do. And number 5, I'm about to take it for the world.
All right, fantastic. So the second question is, what did you see in Emmanuel that made you attracted to him? Or was it a show?
Emmanuel, please come and take this question. Come on, sit down. That attracted me to him.
Yes, what attracted you to Emmanuel? I also would like to know if it was just a show.
It was not a show. It was never a show. I'm sorry, though. I like fine boys. I'm sorry. That's my weakness. You gotta be fine. And there's so many fine boys in the house, but Emmanuel was different. It was calm. It was calm, and you could tell. I could tell, like, he's a very emotional person, and I just had that connection. Just like I knew Maria, I had that connection with Emmanuel. Just I had to share Maria with Perry.
Mado.
I share Maria with Perry. You know, Perry came into the picture, and, you know, he was in Maria and Perry. Bestie, bestie. You know, so we had that connection, and I think that was the first person in the house I actually told my story. So it was like, okay, I can confide in you some things, I can confide in you some things. I'm not forgetting the fact that I was a wild card. You know, I'm not gonna forget that part. So that was just it. It was not a strategy, it was not a game plan or whatever. The dude was fine, in and out. And so I listened to him. And I heard what he said, I heard clearly. Yeah.
The way your voice take change. The dude was fine. Inside and out. Now, well, all right, the third question is, what made you break down at the last party?
Damn, I was drunk. And in case you don't know that about me, I'm a very emotional person, and I have a very tough background, you know. Even though me and my crew don't play out there, we have struggles, you know. It's not about the clothes and the happy faces or whatever. We went through a lot. I went through a lot, you know, in this life, and to the point that experiences had made me second guess myself and talk myself down, you know. So I'm very emotional. It's hard for you to go from money and go out of money. It's like I went from 1 million to kobo, you know. And so it took a while for me to adjust to that. It was like when I was about like 18, 12 or 13, everything just went. So like, why isn't my time? Do you get? So I've always had that believe like, oh, good things will come to me and all of that. I've always doubt myself and second guess myself. So that gets me emotional every time when I think about how I was growing up, like, you know, when Popsy was boxed up and all of that, and how I saw my dad and how I left my dad at home coming to Big Brother. You know, I was worried about my family 24/7. I was worried about my crew, our career, you know, and all of that. So I'm very family oriented. I'm a very emotional person. That's why when I talk about like, oh, my past relationships and my family, I get emotional. So maybe the alcohol triggered and brought it out for me to like, you know, because I'm on my family, man. I think about it 24/7 because that's my family. Nobody knows my family the way I know them. Do you understand? So, yeah, that's why I cry.
All right, so the fourth question, aside Emmanuel, who else did you connect with, both among the females and males?
Female, Maria Tega. Male, Michael. Michael,
Michael.
And Sammy.
All right, okay, and the final question from Somto Okafor is, hope you won't leave your crew now. Well,
hope I won't leave my crew now. Do you know my crew? Have you seen my crew? Leave who? My crew is me. You see me, you see GGB. Ella, Ifoma. My crew is me. That's my team. Ifoma was handling my page. My team literally was everything. So leaving them without the picture, they're my sisters for life.
Yeah, I get that.
You know, we're not friends, we're not just business partners. Do you get? That's my. Can I leave my family?
No, you can't.
Leave it at that.
Yeah. Okay, so I hope that answers your question. At Hosim Beatrice on TikTok says, to Liquorose, will you continue the relationship with Emmanuel outside?
I thought I answered that. One step at a time. No need to rush. Oh, like my dad, not rush. Yeah. One step at a time. You know, the Gidu is still very much alive from both sides. But one step at a time. I'm going to take it slow because the breeze out here is kind of different when it's in the house. So you got to chill out a bit. Yeah, can't kill me. All right, chill out a bit. We're going to take it slow. Let's get some fresh air. And we're going to hold hands and take it one step at a time.
Step at a time,
you know,
she said.
The Gideon is fresh. One step at a time, and let's leave. It's about to go in the hot room. first.
Right.
So one step at a time.
After the ocean, we know what's in the phone.
One step at a time. But you know, give you day.
You did.
So more will see how far. Give you strong.
Alrighty. Thank you so much, Liquorose, for doing this with us today.
Thank you.
Before you go, we have something for you from our sponsor, Showmax. We have a hoodie and a voucher.
Oh wow.
Yes, girl. Yes.
Oh
yes,
wow.
Yes, yes, yes.
Showmax. Man, thank you guys for those movies, man.
Yeah, you're welcome. So there's a note specially written for you. I'd like for you to read that out.
Okay. Wrap this. So cute. Darling Liquorose, you're amazing. Now enjoy more of what's like you. As you exit the Big Brother house, enter a world of endless entertainment with Showmax. 3-month Showmax Pro voucher. Valid in Nigeria until 31st March, until my birthday next year.
Nice.
Okay, Showmax.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You're
Wow.
welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome,
I really
Liquorose.
appreciate this.
You are
Thank
welcome.
you so much for having me.
What are your plans moving forward? I want to personally ask this question. Are you going to be collaborating with Maria, doing anything with Maria entertainment-wise?
I don't know. I don't know if she had plans for that. I can tell, man. I can tell. But yeah, I can tell. But other plans for me moving forward, yeah, there's a lot coming. There's a lot coming. First, I want to get my degree. Yeah, I need to probably do online or part-time or something. I need to get my degree, man. Girl must graduate, you know. If I'm another be graduate, they crazy. I can't join them. You know,
Bye.
I need to get my degree and put that smile on my parent face. Then my music, yeah. My music, the music with my crew as well, you know. And me and my crew, we have so many things coming up. For me, I have a lot coming up too. I want to do more movies. I started writing a novel, an erotical novel. Rated 18, please. Rated 18. Started writing an erotical novel in isolation, and I plan to finish it before December or probably release it in January towards Valentine period. I want to finish it, and I want to do business, my salon, so many things, you know. And I want to release an anthology of poems, a collection of poems, you know. I'm a love poet, so guys, I got you, man. So many things coming.
Alrighty.
Don't worry. See, just relax, you know. Big Brother house was a kitchen. It was a market. I went to shop.
Get everything.
So right now I'm in the kitchen, I'm about to cook. So you guys get your spoon and your cutleries and everything ready. If you want to eat swallow, wash your hands because I'm in the kitchen, I'm about to cook so many things. So Rose Amy, Liquor Lions, Emma Rose, Emma this one, this one, Sis Maria, and everybody. The Ogbogbo Nishe, Bobo Tigbobo, you know, GGB gang in yo, you know. We're ready to come eat. You guys must eat the food.
Yes, when it's ready.
It's gonna be ready.
Thank you
soon.
so much, Liquorose, for being a part of the show. Thank you guys for being a part of this episode of Pulse One-on-One powered by Showmax. Do not forget there are lots of interesting and amazing shows on Showmax for your viewing pleasure. You can watch on your phone and online, both in Nigeria and in the UK. This is how much we can take on this episode of Pulse One-on-One. From Liquorose and myself, we say goodbye.
Thank you.